beautiful gravy. Look at that. Oh my goodness.
Hi everybody, welcome to my channel, Rosie Cooks. I'm going to make a pot roast. This is everything. It's going to be really easy. I'm just going to throw it in a crock pot. This is an easy weeknight pot roast meal. Let's get started. So first right here, I have a bowl. I'm going to add a 14-ounce can of beef broth. 14 ounces. Now I'm going to add 2 heaping tablespoons of tomato paste. This right here is 2 teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of rosemary and thyme. I'm going to add that. This is 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce and a 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour. Now I'm going to mix this together. So this is the inside of my crock pot. I have a 2.5-pound roast beef. Okay, I'm going to add some onion. This is half of a large onion. And I have about 3 of the carrots and about 3 of the celery. You can put as much vegetables as you want. Okay, now I'm adding my mixture right over everything. So I put the base of the crock pot back onto the bottom part. Now I'm going to cover it. So now I set this on high and I'm going to cook it for 4 hours. If you have a lot of time, you go 8 hours on low. And this is going to be very, very tender. So we're going to make some mashed potatoes to go with this meal. It's going to have a nice gravy. I have 2 potatoes. I'm going to make some mashed potatoes. I took off the peeling. I'm going to cut them down so that they boil a little faster. And then I have some boiling water. We're going to boil these until they are fork tender. I'm adding 1 teaspoon of salt to my potato water. So my potatoes are completely tender. That's what we want. So here's my potatoes. They're nice and hot and very tender. So now I'm going to mash them. I'm going to add some milk. This is only a 1/2 cup, but I want to see how much I need. I'll probably need more for sure. Here's 2 tablespoons of butter. Okay, so let's mash this up, put it all together, and then I'm going to add some salt. And then I'm going to adjust it. I'll let you know what exactly I end up putting in here later. So I'm going to add a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Okay, so here's my mashed potatoes. I had 2 medium potatoes that I boiled until they were tender. I mashed them up. I added 2 tablespoons of butter, 3/4 of a cup of milk, and a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And these are beautiful and very tasty. Okay, so this is my cooked pot roast. Look how tender it is. Very, very, very tender. And I must say the gravy is thick and it looks good. Okay, so I'm going to make a plate and I will show it to you. So the way you do this is you grab some of the gravy and you put it in a strainer. Okay, you can put it in a bigger bowl. I'm just doing it like this. Put it in a strainer so it's clear. So it just looks better that way. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the plate. So here's my pot roast. Look how tender it is. All the pieces, you just shred it. Oh, so good. Homemade mashed potatoes and my beautiful vegetables. Oh, yes. And then we just get a little bit of that beautiful gravy. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. This is a really good meal. So if you don't want to do
the Thanksgiving dinner, the traditional way, you could use this. And if you're not into turkey, you could also use it for any of the special occasions, Christmas dinner, Easter, or just any weeknight meal. It's very easy. It's made in the crock pot. And that homemade gravy is delish. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, and I will see you next time. Give me a thumbs up.